One through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Cowboys. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right to the air goes Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing, Lance. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
To throw is Lance. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 3rd down. Now Lance has completed right side to Ferguson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by just...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, here's Lance. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Lance. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Lance looking to throw. He's got it at the 7. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. In motion, Lamb. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lance. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now, Daniel. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniel, a throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Finding space at the 40. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Commanders.
They'll throw with Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commanders first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on second down, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future.
That is caught. What a throw. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's Daniel. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. His pass right side taken in by Cooks.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see it.
To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Daniels gonna throw again. Open man, left side, he's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. 2nd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. And they take advantage of it for the big gain downfield. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, this looks like a design. He fumbled the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Here we go. Start.
Time this side, fellas.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Cowboys have Lance and the offense out there, and they're going to go for 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Robinson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Daniels now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The Cowboys have Lance and the offense out there, and they're going to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll go down, back at the 4. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Cowboy first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He is in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and now how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniels. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Duran Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Throwing, Lance. Off he goes. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Lance. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.